Would you rather completely quit music?
Ooh.
Like
singing.
throw out everything we worked on this week
Yeah.
and then never do music again.
Never sing again in my whole life.
Never sing again, never record anything.
That
Or
would suck.
kick out one of your roommates.
Whoa. Are we recording soon?
Yeah, we're going.
Why doesn't it look like we're going?
Because it's just really zoomed out.
Oh, we're going. Welcome to the Senpai Gaming YouTube channel. Senpai, no, what is it?
I think it's still going to be Alpha Gaming by the time this goes up.
Oh,
I think
that
the
is
video
one.
after this, the next video, I think is our rebrand video. I'm going to say it. This is the last video on the Alpha Gaming channel.
And you brought a special guest.
Mm-hmm. To say goodbye.
Aw, well, that's actually cool.
And then like the Phoenix, the Senpai Gaming channel rises from the ashes. That's what we're going for.
Like Fox the Phoenix in Chamber of Secrets when he becomes that little...
Mm-hmm. You know, if you don't read it, it sounds like his name's just F-O-X, like Fox.
Fox. Oh, yeah. I thought it was Hermione instead of Hermione.
Hermione. I said Hermione.
Hermione, and I just read it that way. I'm like, what a name. And then Hermione. And I was like, that makes so much more sense. She
It
looks
sounds
like
nicer. I don't think it makes any more sense. I think Hermione makes way more sense.
Hermione's prettier, though. Hermione. We're going to have a lot of work for your editor. Are you
Thanks,
editing?
Scott.
Thanks, Scott.
Mm-hmm. That's why we're shooting in 1080p.
Hey, before we get back to Fuslie, I'd like to real quick pay some bills and thank the sponsor of today's video, Elgato, and let you know that their high quality webcam, the Facecam, is now available at a lower price. It used to be $200. Now it's $170. The Facecam is a top tier webcam with not only premium hardware built into it, like the state-of-the-art Sony sensor, an f2.4 premium lens, and built-in storage for saving your settings, but also it comes with my personal favorite feature, the best webcam software I've ever seen. You can go in and fine-tune tweak your webcam settings from things like zoom to shutter speed and white balance, and then once you have them all dialed in, save them all to your device so that your webcam looks that good forever. It's got an 82-degree field of view with a fixed focus lens, so you never get that, like, wow thing that webcams do. You know what I'm talking about. And it captures in 1080p, 60 frames per second. So if you've been meaning to pick up a high quality webcam for a while, I'm gonna leave a link in the description down below for you. Now might be your chance. Back to the video.
We got Fuslie in the studio here, and we've had a long 3 days.
Oh my gosh.
And it's been really cool.
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
I feel great. I feel like we're filming a podcast right now.
Do you
actually.
feel great? It's been rough.
No, it hasn't been rough. It's been pretty smooth sailing. Has this been rough? Has it been that bad?
Fuslie, well, it's been like 3 days of like 12-hour days, and then today we started 14 and a half hours ago.
It's been pretty easy. It's also because it's not like we're just like non-stop working. Like we're eating, we're chilling. You guys are setting things up while I'm doing nothing. I'm like, I don't know. It's been
You've had a lot of screen time today.
Yeah, I think my screen has been up today. I've been messaging some stuff.
It's been pretty high. Yeah. But yeah, so at the end of this is the last thing. Like literally, I'm taking her to the airport in 10 hours.
Oh my gosh.
9.5 hours. You're going to the airport.
I need to sleep.
And
8 hours.
And so this is the last piece of content. Just 20 questions with Fuslie.
Okay, let's do it.
And it might not actually be 20
I want to
questions.
expose Harris Heller. He's actually a fraud. He said that we didn't actually need to have 20 questions. And so he's like saying 20 questions, but I only prepared 7. So
I'll do 13.
No, you won't.
You want to start? You want me to start?
Is it like I ask one, you ask one, I ask one?
It's really like there's no real outline here. It's just because I've got like some multiple parters of just like follow-up questions and stuff. So we're just gonna flow.
I didn't know the theme, but I kind of just went like what I would think that the theme is. So like
there's no theme. So whatever you think the theme is the theme.
Okay. What was your first impression of me? What are our first impressions of each other, I guess?
This was kind of my first impression of you.
Yeah.
I got a random DM from you. I was at the gym. I was at like, it was a late gym session. I think it was after midnight.
Yeah.
And I just got a random DM from Fuslie and it was like, hey, I really love your YouTube videos.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah. Because I did, and I do.
I think I'd had a rough day that day, and like it warmed me, and it was exactly what I needed. And so like you became one of my favorite people for a couple days. I went home and I told my wife, I was like, I just got the nicest DM from this total stranger.
Look at it now. I'm having kind of an out of body experience right now because the channel that I was watching, now I'm on that channel.
It's come full circle.
That's crazy. I just had a
that DM
moment.
was all just networking.
It was. It's don't flatter yourself exactly.
It was networking.
It was networking. We copy pasted that message.
Well, you were trying to start.
It wasn't even me who messaged that. It was my assistant who messaged that. I didn't even know.
You were like, we need more people to sign up for Streamer Camp 3. Start DMing people.
DM them all.
Because then, still at the gym session, I signed up for Streamer Camp 3.
It's all networking. Well, I would binge your videos. I like watched one. I was like, this is really good quality, and I wanted, even though I was already a full-time streamer at that point, I still liked to see like what I could learn first. So I'd watch like beginner, like tips for beginner streamers and things. Maybe I'm just like not looking, I don't know. So you had a bunch of those kind of videos. I mean, and I like tech stuff, you know, microphones and cameras and stuff. So I watched your videos to learn more about them, good capture cards, all this stuff. And then I followed you on Twitter, and then you followed me back, and then I DM'd you. I was like, oh my God, Harris followed me back. I'm going to message him and tell him that he's cool.
All right. This is going to be like my start off question with just about everybody. When you wake up in the morning, what's the first social media app you open?
Ooh, Twitter. It used to be Reddit. I stopped.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What do you have to do to get your own subreddit?
You make it.
You make it yourself?
You just make your own subreddit.
Oh.
You don't have to. You
I have
just
one?
make it.
Oh, wait, didn't Lemonade make it? Yeah.
Just make your own subreddit.
I have one.
And then you know what helps is when you start looking at it on your own stream or like referencing it in your videos or like calling out Reddit comments, then the people are like, oh, he reads her Reddit.
Yeah.
Give me like a day in the life. I love asking this question. I kind of know a day of your life now.
They vary. It depends on how close. I try to post a YouTube video every 4 days. And so depending on how close I am to that fourth day, I spend more and more time on the YouTube video. So it starts off with like thinking about the next YouTube video and then like scripting it in my mind and then like actually scripting and then setting up the equipment. So like every day is more and more YouTube and then it starts over.
Oh gosh.
But a lot of YouTube.
You're filming for YouTube right now.
I am. Wow. Yeah, a lot of YouTube today.
Yeah.
And then if I'm lucky, I get like my best days are when I spend a lot of time like in here with Ryan or like on calls with Sir. I've got stuff that I'm working on that I'm so excited about and so passionate about, and it's always either music with Ryan or animation with Sir, and like talking about the upcoming projects we're working on and like what are we gonna do that's gonna like blow everybody away.
Yeah.
Like, those are the best days.
Your favorite game of all time? You can only pick one.
Like, what is it, like the game that I like put the most hours into, or like the game that like affected me the most?
Yeah, I'd say like maybe affected you the most.
But there's just so many different reasons for games. Like
That's
one of
true.
the ones that I always jump to is Portal.
Oh, great game.
Like it changed the way I thought about video games. Like especially Portal 2.
Portal 2.
I love Portal 2. That is one of the best sequel games.
It's incredible.
If not the best sequel game of all time. Like it's better than the first one.
Yeah.
I beat it in a single night. Like I couldn't stop.
Portal 2 is great.
But like then there's like Apex, which makes me happy because like I have all the memories of playing. I'm just gushing over my like business partners and stuff right now. Like that I play a ton with Ryan and Sir and my friends and stuff, like, and that means a lot to me. But then there's also Halo. And like I played through the Legendary campaign with my dad growing up, and that's one of my favorite memories. If I had to save one memory of playing games, I'd probably say Halo 1, playing through the campaign on every difficulty with my dad. All right. Would you rather completely quit music? Like
singing.
like throw out everything we worked on this week and then never do music again?
Never sing again in my whole life?
Never sing again, never record anything. Or
suck.
kick out one of your roommates.
Whoa. Okay, what's the context in which I'm kicking out one of my roommates?
You get a pick.
Like, do they know that I'm kicking them out?
Yes.
Okay, I kick out Saikuno.
That was gonna be my follow-up. I didn't even have to ask. Just go straight to Saikuno.
Listen, no. I have an easy cop-out answer for this. It's because Saikuno is already going back to Vegas, okay? But I could be the one to dramatically kick him out and say that I am.
Is he your least favorite roommate?
No, it's not. He's my least favorite, okay?
Who is your least favorite?
I can't say my least. I don't have a
You
least
said
favorite.
that like
My
there
girl,
was.
no, listen,
oh no,
listen,
it's not him.
Listen, it's my girls, okay? And then there's Saikuno, he's a great friend and one of my best friends. He lives in the room above me. You know, he stomps on my floor. We have a special way of communicating. But he is already leaving, so I could dramatically kick him out, and I get to sing and do music and not be self-conscious of singing, because sometimes I think he can hear me, even though he's very supportive of me singing.
Is it Ray?
Who, my least favorite?
Yeah.
Next question, thank you very much. I can't be talking about this. It's going to get clipped out of context, and my life is going to be ruined, and then it's going to start drama.
All right, no, that was all.
Okay.
That was all mine.
You've been doing alpha gaming in this whole channel for a while. What is a direction you want to take it?
I mean, so right now, like my heart is in the music and the animation that we're doing because it's such like an untapped area in gaming. But I would like to get into like esports. Like I would like to have, when we rebrand to Senpai Gaming, I would like to have a Senpai Gaming pro team like in a couple games.
Oh my god, I had no idea about that.
I don't like. I've never. Like, I got really into professional Halo, like, not playing myself, but, like, I actually had a team. We went down to Vegas, and it was a ton of fun. But I know very little about it, which is why it scares me, because I'd probably just do it horribly. But, like, surround yourself with people who know more than you, and, like, having a pro team would be so much fun.
I mean, you had 10s here, right?
Yeah. That took me a second.
Okay. So what would your 3 letters be? You know how there was always like, TSM, CLG. Like they have the 3 letters, like in front of the, when they were playing, so put
Yeah.
What would your like Senpai Gaming would be like?
Does 100Ds have 3 letters?
No, they're 100T. But like
Okay.
it's close. They're the only one of the only orgs that like doesn't have 3 letters because I think it doesn't make it.
Mine would be SEN and then the symbol for pi.
Okay, yeah, but what about Sentinels? Who's SEN already?
But do they have the pi?
I guess not. Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, like the 3.14, like
It
a little
could do.
pi.
So let's go for Senpai Gaming.
Mhm.
Senpai Gaming professional league team.
That
Valorant
name
team.
actually started off as a joke. When I uploaded the very first Stream Beats album, it says as a question, it was like, "What's your record label?" And then it said in really small text, "If you don't have one, just make one up." And I just had someone tweet at me, "Notice me, Senpai."
And you're
And
like,
so I just wrote, Senpai Gaming, whatever. I didn't think it'd do anything. And then like a month later, I incorporated Senpai Records. Sorry, not Senpai Gaming, Senpai Records. I incorporated Senpai Records as a real company. Of all the things that you do, what is the one work thing, or like in your like, Twitch gaming, the stuff that you do for work, right? What thing causes you the most stress and anxiety?
besides like email, like maybe emails, like the meetings, like sponsor meetings, and
Those stress you out?
a little bit. Like I don't like waking up for like meetings or like the idea of missing them. But like that's not that bad. I think more so what's stressful, a lot of the things is like the social dynamics of streaming. So one of them is like lobbies, friends, and like sometimes you're like, there's a new game that's coming out, only 5 people can play.
How do I pick from my hundreds of friends who I'm gonna play with?
Well, luckily, like because we have this ginormous friend group, and Among Us was this game that all of us played, and actually ended up creating a lot of stress for our friend group because people are always left out. Every single lobby that's made, there's 10 people playing, and
It's me. I'm the one who's left out. Why don't you share some of your friends with the rest of the world?
I have friends.
Parents never even learned how to play the game.
Thank you, Ryan. Thank you. Okay, favorite place you've ever visited in the entire world ever?
I mean, Japan is dope. It's just so different than if you go anywhere else in the States, like it's still going to be America. Like as cool as LA and New York, like I love those places, but like you go to the complete opposite side of the world and you just see things you've never seen before.
Yeah.
Like Japan was so much fun. And my favorite place in Japan was Kyoto.
Okay, I must go. That is my number 1 spot to travel. Must go to Japan. And I will make that happen before the end of 2023. I'm saying it here first. If not, I will delete my YouTube
That's
channel.
a year and a half. You got lots
And
of time.
Harris will delete his.
That's okay. All right, deal.
Wait, you'll delete
Like,
this
oh
YouTube
no, I
channel?
have to. Yeah. Oh no, Fuslie's making me delete my YouTube channel. Finally. All right. So we've recorded. How many songs did we record?
4.
We recorded 4
4.
songs in 3 days while you were here. What's your music plan?
Honestly, just collaborating with Stream Beats. This is the only music I've been doing.
That's all you need to do.
Yeah, like I don't do music. I don't do besides
Album, tour.
no tour, no leaving the house to perform except for like in studio stuff. I have no desire to get on a stage and perform. Maybe at like TwitchCon or something, like a small performance.
Oh, performing at TwitchCon
Yeah.
would be sick.
I did in 2018 and the past 2 TwitchCons I performed, did like small little ones. It was cute.
But anyway, what is the plan?
The plan is that I just kind of want to go with the flow. I don't really have this long, like, I'm going to make an album and I'm going to do an EP. I'm going to have 5 singles. It's sort of just like, I want, like, say yes to every music opportunity that comes around because that's like, very fulfilling for me.
Okay, part 2.
Yeah.
If you could collaborate with any musician, like be a featured artist on their song or have them be a featured artist on your song, who would you want to be on there? I don't mean like a streamer, like a real musician. Who would you want to collaborate with on a song?
Taylor Swift is
that's fair.
Oh my gosh, I would fall over and die if Taylor and I sung
You a
together.
Swiftie?
Oh my gosh, I'm more than a Swiftie. I'm like, I love her. She's like, I love her. Every album, every song I know. Well, okay, that's kind of fake. I don't know a few songs off of Evermore, like 1 or 2 or 3, 4 songs off. Okay, now see, I'm exposing myself. I have listened to Evermore, it's just not as much my vibe, but I still love her. Anyway, so Taylor Swift.
Maybe one more question each?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're a dad now. What's it like?
It hit me like a wall.
Mm-hmm.
Like one day I didn't care about babies. And then the next day I cared about nothing more, even like it didn't even compare to how much I cared about Lennon. Like, nothing brings me more joy than having her smile back at me.
Oh, I know. I love.
You've seen her smile. Is that just being a dad, or is that Lennon?
No, that's Lennon. I love your baby.
I'll put a picture of Lennon on the screen right now. One of her smiles.
Crazy. All my friends can vouch for me. Before this trip, I was like, I'm never having kids. I don't care. I don't need a kid. I'll be fine. You know, like, it's just not a thing. I want a kid. I don't need a kid. I came over here and first time I ever held a baby, like, I held your daughter. My heart melted, and like her smile, her eyes, like she came over and like I like looked into her eyes and she smiled at me. I'll never forget it. Like the way her eyes sparkled, and like her weight, and she even barfed on me today. And I didn't care.
We've got footage of it.
I don't care. Just all over me.
We'll put that on the screen right now, too.
Yeah, I held her little chunky arm in my hand.
Oh my gosh.
I
thought I wouldn't care until she was like 3 or 4 and I could interact with her and play with her. She kills me. I miss her when I'm not around her.
I miss her too. Probably more than I'll miss anything here.
Would it be weird if I sent you videos?
No, I would literally. Is that weird? No, I want videos of Lennon, please.
When she learns to talk, I'll have her send little
when
videos
she's
to you.
growing up. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna come back and she's gonna be older and be like, Lennon. She's gonna.
This is how I'm gonna motivate her to come and do more singles in the studio here.
Lennon. I for real. I really like want a child.
When are you coming back to sing, Aunt Fuslie?
Oh my god, I actually love her so much. Anyway, so.
Yes, I got it.
Yeah, I'll come back for her.
My last question.
Okay.
So let's say Senpai Animation continues doing going making plays, and we produce an anime. Do you want to voice act on that?
Yes, I'll do that. I've always wanted to do a little voice acting, because acting sounds terrifying, right? Because it's like, you're putting yourself out there, everyone, a camera staring at you from every angle. But like, you have to worry about a lot more than just like how you're saying things. But yeah, I've always wanted to voice act, so that would be amazing.
I'll let you know.
I'll be mad if I'm not. Give me the voice line of a squirrel.
I'll play the
squirrel.
You'll be at least in the first 5 people we call. How's that?
I'm just trying out right now. I can play a bird. A mean bird.
We have this. We might not need you to come back.
Oh.
We're recording this right now.
Oh God. Okay, but you have to.
Can you produce that into a quick song real quick, and we'll make that the outro track? All right, I think we're gonna end it there. It's late. It's 1.
1 a.m.
It's 1. Thank you so much for being here. You're the greatest.
Thank you for having me.
So much content coming out from these last 3 days.
So much.
It's stupid. We made too much content.
It was actually amazing. We were I've never been this productive in my life, so thank you. Thanks for having me.
See you guys.
Goodbye. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
You're done.
Done.
You're done with everything.